Guys, it's hump day, midweek. I wanted to jump on real quick to say good morning. I wanted to show you my new hair. I'm in the process of putting up a YouTube video to show you how I did this. Someone reached out to me and asked me how did I achieve this look? And I guess whatever I said seemed so simple that they decided my response wasn't detailed enough, as if I was gatekeeping and didn't want to share, as if I could gatekeep. Look, I know some of you guys think this is the Zoe Kravitz braids, and that's what it's titled of, and I love that for her. I consider it too. But for me, it's the June Ambrose look, because she and I are the same age, and we were doing it long before Zoe came along. I can't gatekeep this, so I did a video. It's a little more detailed. I tried to make it a short, but the details were too long, and I want to make sure you guys see how simple this too is. So stay on the lookout for that. I'm going to release it today. I'm having technical difficulties, so bear with me. I just want to show you. So I'm not done. So I just put individuals in my hair very loosely. The little orange rollers is because I'm going to dip this in hot water, and I'll show you the results. This is the loose curl that I need more of. That's it. Hey guys, so I just did this one side. So remember what I showed you earlier? I added a wavier loose hair. So I did this one side. See the difference? See? I'm going to add it to this side, and I thought I'd show you real quick. This is the hair. I don't tie it in there because I don't like the challenge or the wreckage that happens when you try to take out a loop in your hair, especially us natural girls, because our hair, as it grows, it wants to hug tight and thereby lock. And I don't want my hair to lock, and I don't want to put this style in to protect my strands, a protective style, only to have the style damage it and wear it out. And I got all these little broken pieces up there because I couldn't get it out. So I usually just loop it once. That's why I like hair with texture, because it kind of helps stay in place. It's not slippery. This is not slippery. This is what the hair looks like. This is the brand. Can you all see it? And if you can't find that brand, just make sure it looks loose. And when it's in the pack close together, it just looks like this. You can't even see the little individual loops in the pack. It just looks like that. So in case you're wondering, then when you take it out, it has these individual loops. And even in this, I don't want it too heavy and thick in one place. So when I pull it up and so forth, so I usually break this in half, and I'll show you. I guess I should show you this on camera. So see, it comes apart pretty easy. This is the little silver thread that was, see, it just gives me an already looped section. And I split that right down the middle, like so. That's it. So I'm doing this side. This was already done. And there you be. So I go through here like so. See how loose my hair is? I loop it on, close that little guy, and I bring it back through. Look, literally. Then I do this, and sometimes I might do this. That's it. See? It's in. And then I already dipped this in hot water, so it just kind of seamlessly adds in. And I like that it gives it layer. Here's the other half that I split. See? Again, go through here. It's no big deal. How many of you guys already know how to do this? But that's all it is. It may, I think someone didn't believe me. They thought it was, I didn't loop it twice. They thought it was more difficult. I guess the volume of it all and the look of it was done so well, they didn't want to believe me. And I was like, well, thank you for the compliment. I'm glad it looks that good to you, but it's so simple. That's it. I just go all the way through my head. Split, crochet hook, loop. And you can decide if you're going to loop it once like I already did, or twice if you're worried about it causing that little slip. Okay, so I'm done, but I wanted to show you here. Where is it? So if you see that one, see right here, the loop wants to come undone. And I just wanted to show you because I was being asked about it, because someone thought that it was more difficult and that I wasn't willing to share it, which I thought, oh my goodness, you took it there? Of course I'll share. Let me turn on my camera. This is it. I also spray my hair every day. This is I love. It's by As I Am. You're probably already familiar with it. I love this sort of nozzle. It's the Jamaican black castor oil and water. And I do it all day, every day. All right. I have to get a better picture. I hope this helps. Okay. Okay, so now that you see, it's so simple, right? It's so simple. Loosely individually braid your hair and pull through whatever style you look. It's very bohemian, I think. That's my definition of it. And it's edgy. It's just a new take, or it's not even a new take on individuals. You know, some people call it the Zoe Kravitz. For me, it's more June Ambrose. She's kind of like this. You'll see her hair like this often, and she has it. This is pretty much the way she wears it. I don't know the technique that she uses, but she has braids with a mixture of loose strands. I don't know what her technique is, but for me, I just did some individual braids, and I threaded it through with a crochet hook. That's all I did. Simple, 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 simple. That is all I did. I use products like products that are very hydrating, because I'm a 4C, I guess. I guess that's the number. Natural black girl hair. And I'm all about hydration. Water mostly, so the products that we need to nurture our skin and hair and our bodies is water, hydration. So I love patterns. Leave-in, that is going to be my leave-in. I also like Ottawa. Someone tell me the correct pronunciation. Love them. Also black owned. And theirs is a leave-in styler. So I already told you how I use the leave-in styler. And I use it daily. It's a great daily styler. And then I love the As I Am, what do you call it? Jamaican black castor oil and water. Love that nozzle. I spray all the time. When I take my hair out of my braids, I can go on about my business. The style my hair is in, because I hydrate it so much during the process. It's in a long braid out. My hair is stretched. It's so defined and high. I don't even want to. It's like, where are we going next? I'm ready to go out the door. My hair, I love the look of my hair. It feels so healthy. I also don't braid very tight, because I don't want anything weighing down my strands or interfering with the scalp, the care of my scalp. I've been, as you all know, I'm trying to get my edges back, and this may look very bad to you guys, but considering what it was, oh honey, it has come a long way, long way. So yeah, no more damage, accidentally, consciously or unconsciously. Care. The other thing I want to do is get my nails done. I have not been able to find a nail spa sort of salon here. Everything is the same old, for me, typical nail salon where you go in, acrylics, chemicals, even the nail polish is not clean. I don't want to do that anymore. I'm past that stage. I've been there, done that. My nails don't like it. Usually when I used to wear acrylics, I would get a little fungus based on the way my nail is shaped, or my nail beds would be so thin from the product sitting on top of it. My body doesn't like for you to put something on it indefinitely. My hair doesn't want other hair and hats and things sitting on it. It figures it can't thrive, it can't breathe. My nails don't want acrylic sitting on it. My skin doesn't want something. The list is long. And my body's like, no. So I'm looking for a nail spa that's all about the health and care of nails, as opposed to just putting acrylics on. It doesn't work for me. And I love the look of it, guys. I miss it. I have big hands. I'm older, so I don't know if my hands are showing my age. I have hands like my father, big hands for a woman. So I really need to get my nails done. But if you're wondering, when are you gonna get your nails done? Until I can find a nice spa place to go, and they use clean nail polishes, or they will allow me to bring my own clean nail polishes, then I'll go get my nails done. And right now, I just want a manicure. You don't even have to polish it. Just help me clean up my cuticles and take care of the things. I don't want to injure myself. The last time I tried to do my own cuticles, I went a little too deep. So I need a good nail salon. So I'm kind of that girl. I like hydration, clean, natural. I've learned to appreciate what I'm working with. I'm so grateful for it. So I'm always trying to find the healthiest, cleanest way. And so I'll let you know if I find that somewhere here in California. Also, so I told you about my leave-in that I love by pattern. I told you about my Adoa leave-in styler, my As I Am Jamaican black castor oil and water spray that I use daily. Depending on how hot it is, I might use it twice a day. And the hair that I'm using, and I showed you the brand. All very easy and simple. You could do it yourself. If you know someone who could just put some individuals in for you, then let them do that. And then quietly go home by yourself, get yourself a crochet hook and the hair you think you want to try with, and just pull it through each strand. You don't have to do each strand if you don't want to. You can do it row by row. So you can say, this row I'll put hair, the next row I'll leave it without the hair, extra hair strands. Next row I'll add the little wavy hair strands, and you can do every other row, and you can decide if it's full enough or too full. Like I was saying earlier, I might take some of them out just a little bit, I don't know. But then I'm gonna sleep on it because I might be like, no, perfect. So it's up to you. And then when you get to the top, you wanna make sure you fill it in a little better. And I always go underneath, especially since the last time it kind of lifted up here. It was just this kind of mess. So I like to go underneath because I want the braids to show. I don't want to cover the braids too much. And when you do it, show me. I want to see. I want to see what you're doing. I like seeing your results too. I hope you like my results. And yeah, what else can I talk to you about? So I'm waiting on some items. A brand reached out to me and asked me if I would just do one YouTube video and that they would send me 6 items for free for me to talk about on my channel. I said, sure. I checked them out, found that they were legit. They sent me the products already. They gave me links to go to pick the 6 items. I picked 6 items, 4 of them came already. I don't want to put them up without all 6. So 4 came on Sunday. I'm still waiting on the other 2. And so far what I have is pretty nice. I like it. So I can't wait to show you guys that. The other thing is I'm working on my fall winter look. I'm in this mood this season. Usually I'm in a curly afro, but I'm feeling this mood. I'm looking forward to cool hats and just top knots and a few other things. I'm excited. Can you all see? I'm still using my phone. I need a camera. But yeah, very excited. I don't know if I mentioned, make sure you dip your braided ends. You can roll them on a roller. I think I already showed you that. And then make sure you dip them in boiling water. And don't leave it in too long because you don't want it too tight. You just kind of want it like a little beachy wave. Yeah, so this is what I'm gonna wear for this fall and winter. I think so. This is the mood I'm in. Usually, like I said, I wear a curly afro or just my own hair. And this season, this is going with my fall vibe. And I think it's because I'm so in this boho mood. I'm so Chloe-esque. Chloe, last February, I was in New York City for Fashion Week. I didn't have any appointments. I did manage to get into Black and Fashion Council. That was so much fun. Had a blast in there. But I wore a curly afro. And I remember the Chloe runway show for this particular fall that things are dropping. I loved everything. I loved everything. And I think unconsciously in my mind, I'm going after, like I want to put some cool scarves. Girl, are you kidding me? With this hair, a top knot, cool hats, berets with the like netting, beanies with the netting, headbands with the netting, all the things. So that's probably why I'm in this vibe, because I can't get, unconsciously, I can't get Chloe fall 2024 out of my mind. I think I wanted just about everything that marched down that runway. Oh, that's what I think this is about. It's my boho. It's my boho. I'm digging it. So that's what I'm planning on rocking for fall, holiday. We'll see how I feel by January. if it's time for something new, or if I'm like, yes, we're still on this cake. My hair likes it too, I think. My hair likes it. All right, so soon as I get those things in, I can't wait to show you how they wear, how they fit. I think I even have a code. I think I'm even given a discount code. I probably shouldn't tell you that before I have the stuff, huh? That's probably not fair. Listen, as soon as it comes in, I will tell you. I just want to let you know. So we're not turning it into a hair channel, but this goes with my boho situation, fall, winter, holiday. Fall holiday-ish, because it's October, so holidays are upon us, and this is the mood I am in. And I got looks in mind. I can't wait. I'm so excited to wear these things. I need somewhere to go to. I need somewhere to go. Anyway, so that's coming up. Stay tuned for that. And guys, I still don't have my bag. I only paid $59 for it. I mean, I know some people like, only $59. So when did $59 only become an only? When did $59 become an only? But my point is, it's not as painful. It's not a scam. It's a real site. It's a real site, because I already told you guys about it. It's coming. I asked my husband, did he get an email? He said all it says is that it is in transit. It's last, where was it last? At the facility, at the, what do you call the facility? The processing, what do you call it? You guys know. That's where it is last. He says it's probably in customs. I remember those days when I was a storefront and I ordered inventory from other countries. Drama for me, because I could not market. Much like I can't tell you guys or show you guys, I don't have it in my hand. So when I'm trying to do an event in my store to drive traffic to my store, I can't even market the items I'm excited to sell, because I'm dealing with customs. So that's what I think is happening with my purse. It's stuck in customs. It should have been here. It's what, overnight, 24 hours to fly from another country into this one. So it's in the States, sitting at a sorting facility, probably waiting to go through customs. And I get it. I want that to happen. I want it to be safe to come here to me, but I don't have it in my hand. And I want it, and I'm praying that it is exactly as advertised by this website. And if it is, I will share the details. I've already shared a few details, and I will encourage you to be patient. So I'm the guinea, okay? I'm taking the L if it's a loss. I will find out if it's the real thing for us, and I will pass the word and spread the word, and then you spread the word. And then, hey guys, I needed to jump on here to show you the bag. Remember, I've been talking about the bag? It came in. Okay, so a few details. First of all, Soera, S-O-E-R-A. I'm using my front, I'm sorry, so it's a little backwards. It's actually backwards, not a little. S-O-E-R-A. That's where I ordered it from. SOERA.brand. You can check them on the Instagram. Here's the bag. I had to air it out. It smelled chemical, strong. We've probably ordered things like that before, so you know what I mean. I pulled the bag lining out, hung it in a window overnight. It came late last night. I think it was on my porch at 8 o'clock. That's what I had to do overnight to try to air it out. Not what was advertised. Okay, so the shape is very reminiscent and similar to what we love about what? The Margot bag. It's a dupe. It's not poorly created in terms of shape, right? It does all the things, but it's not a good fabric. It's thin, so you could kind of see. It's, I mean, there's all sorts of faux suede that could have been used, but it's not. The handles are good, the stitching is good. This little feature here, it has the wide bottom and the feet. It's not the size that is advertised that I showed you guys that I was looking for. It looks like I could have just ordered this on Amazon. I would have gotten it quicker. It looks like the Amazon bag photos that I also sent you. It is not the bag that I advertised, that I shared with you, that Soera used to advertise. So I took a loss. It was $59. Even though $59 is not a lot of money, it is when you don't get something, when you don't get what you think you're buying. So sometimes, what is that old adage? If it's too good to be true. That's how I feel about this. I'm not mad. Will I use it on some capacity? I'll figure it out. I mean, it's cute. It's got its shape, but it's thin. It's cardboardy. It's I don't even know if returning it is worth it. I'm sure I'll use it for something. You know, I drive. I could use it in my car to hold whatever things I need, like tech equipment, extra beauty products, things of that nature. And I guess if I did need to travel with it, I would travel with it. I wouldn't have to worry about it getting beat up in travel. I wouldn't be freaking out over, oh, my precious Margot $5,000, $6,000 bag, whatever the cost is. Even though I like that bag, this is not a good dupe. This is just okay. Don't buy it. And if you want it, don't buy it from there. You can get the same bag and you might run into a better bag on Amazon. I'm just saying. Nothing, Amazon's not sponsoring me, clearly. Soera isn't sponsoring me. And it took this long to get it. $59. It came in from another country. So of course you go through that process, but then the bag comes and it's okay. It's okay. I will use it for something. I will use it. I'll put it that way. I'll use it. Good for the gym. I'll use it. But as far as fashion, I'm still looking for one. I'm still looking for a good bag. And this is giving dupes a bad name. Doesn't have to be this difficult. I'm just saying. And then they'll spread the word. You know how it works. Anyway, all right, I'll check back with you this week. Hopefully I'll have something to show you for Sunday's video. You guys have a good night. And I'll talk to you soon.